City gate with a message in my hands. Not mine to keep, not mine to trade, not mine to understand. The stars burned over open fields before the first word fell. Creation screaming what it knows, and we know it too well. We saw the light, we turned our backs, we hammered gold instead. We traded grain for handfuls of ash and called it daily bread. The needle spins, the compass breaks when you bury what you know. The wax still cracks, the words pour out, and there is nowhere left to go. We will not bow to hollow gold. We will not trade the truth we hold. The gospel is not ours to own. It is the power, it is the throne. Unashamed, unashamed, we were carried here by grace, not by our name. Unashamed, unashamed, let the idols fall, let the empty kingdoms flame. I have sat in the glow of a skyline at night, full of noise and motion, nobody looking at the light. I have been that city, I have been that drifting thing, silencing the witness of every dawn and everything. He gave them up not out of rage, but let the choice win free. The weight of what we set aside, that weight belongs to me. The needle spins, the compass breaks when you bury what you know. Behind that door you never told them about, you are not what you claim to be. You watch the outside of the jar, you polish every public face, but ashes filling up the inside now, and you call that holy ground. The Gavel does not care about your title, it reads what lived beneath the robe, and every deed you buried in the darkness is already known. The scales don't bow to bloodlines, they don't bend for what you've memorized. What you did when no one watched you, that is what gets way tonight. Hollow throne, hollow crown, God sees through every layer going down. You cannot hide behind the name you wear. The heart is where he judges, and he's already there. Hollow throne, hollow crown, the robe is burning, let the walls come down. No flag, no title, no covenant inside can shield the dark from his impartial light. You preach the open hand, but your fist is closed in private rooms. You speak of God's integrity while cutting every corner you can move. Those letters stacked and unopened, warning after warning left unread. You knew the words before the congregation, but you let them die instead. And somewhere in a quiet chest that never held a single page of sacred text, an ember still is burning in the silence that intakes the rest. The scales don't bow to bloodlines, they don't bend for what you've memorized. What you did when no one watched you, that is what gets way tonight. Hollow throne, hollow crown, God sees through every layer going down. You cannot hide behind the name you wear. The heart is where he judges, and he's already there. Hollow throne, hollow crown, the robe is burning, let the walls come down. No flag, no title, no covenant inside can shield the dark from his impartial eye. Stop, let it lead. The patience you mistook for absence was a door held open by a merciful hand. Every day that door is not closed is not permission, it is grace. And grace is not indifference to the hollow place. So let the idol fall, let the stone wall crack from its crumbling foundation. The God who waits in secret is the same God calling you to transformation. This is not the end, this is the reckoning that opens into something real. But you have to let the surgery happen, you have to let it come before it heals. Hollow throne, hollow crown, God sees through every layer going down. You cannot hide behind the name you wear. The heart is where he judges, and he's already there. Hollow throne, hollow crown, the robe is burning, let the walls come down. No flag, no title, no covenant inside can shield the dark from his impartial light. No shadow of favoritism, a sunlight falling over every face. You cannot outrun what the conscience knows, and you cannot buy your way out of this place. But the door is still open. The door is still open. So walk through. Yeah! throat is open like a grave that swallows every breath. Feet that run to pour out blood and lips that keep deceiving. The cantina drops its verdict and it reads the same as death. Every mouth has gone silent. Every defense is ash. The whole world stands accountable, and no one is passed. No mouth left standing before the throne. No record claim, no merit shown. But God himself tore the ledger down and stamped it canceled on the holy ground. Justified not by what we've done, but with blood the righteous won. This is where the chains collapse and fall. No mouth left standing. No mouth at all. We thought the covenant was armor we could hide in, that sacred history would hold us when the judgment came. But the word entrusted proved the case against its keeper. The privilege only made the silence louder with our shame. No longer righteousness revealed apart from all our striving. The law and prophets always pointed to this single door. The surgeon cut the wound to get to what was dying and laid the only cure that anyone was waiting for. Every mouth has gone silent. Every defense is ash. The whole world stands accountable, and no one is passed. No mouth left standing before the throne. No record clean, no merit shown. But God himself tore the ledger down and stamped it canceled on the holy ground. Justified not by what we've done, but with blood the righteous won. This is where the chains collapse and fall. No mouth left standing. No mouth at all. Every idol you have built from your own goodness, every wall you thought would hold, every resume of righteousness you carried to the gate, it counted for nothing. And in that wreckage, when your hands were finally empty and your arguments were smoke, God did not walk away. He stepped into the courtroom as the sentence and the substitute. The atonement was not your idea. You did not earn the morning light. Those prison bars were bent open from outside the cell. Scream! His blood is the proof. His death is the seal of faith. It's not a wage. It is a wound that chose to heal. The ground is level, the ground is level, the ground is level. Every tower I raised came down under the weight of guilt. I tried to earn my way through a door that was already open. Broke my hands on a day that was already spoken over. Abraham stood under a sky too wide to count. No law had been written, no right had been carried. Traded for the promised religion with its measuring rod and its endless economics. You thought your track record was the gate you had to open, but Abraham's body was dead and the promise was still spoken. The same God who breathed life into the dry and the barren ripped a stone from a tomb while the soldier stood staring. This is not a technique, this is not a discipline earned. This is trust in the one who calls what cannot be and it turns. This was never was never about what we could prove. The document was sealed before the conditions, and the name on the line is not yours, it is not mine, it is true. Signed before the law was born, before the night, before the altar, before the morning torn. God credited the faith, called the righteous. From the ground is too dry for life, but he planted you through. The dead is struck clean with the hand that is not yours. The door is standing open. Go! It was open before. I spent so long with my hands in the dirt, trying to build something worthy of worth. Every stone I laid just kept sliding down. I was drowning in the work of keeping ground. Then I saw an old man under a starlit sky, counting what he could not number, asking God why, and the answer wasn't in what he had done. It was a name called out before the morning sun. He called it done before the law was spoken. He sealed the deal before the seal was broken. And I am standing on that same old ground. stood in the wreckage of everything I built. I've stood in the wreckage of everything I built. I've stood in the wreckage of everything I built. Every tower I raised came down under the weight of guilt. I tried to earn my way through a door that was already open. Broke my warrants at the cross. One choice and the weight of it cracked the ground like hell. Death moved through every bloodline like a flood through stone. And every child born breathing has been paying for it alone. I wore the sentence handed down before I drew my first breath. I was standing in a courtroom I did not build facing death. But something older than the verdict, something stronger than the law came down. Because I earned it, not because I was ready. He timed it for my weakness, he moved when I was empty. The gavel came down guilty, then a man walked out the gate. And that man carrying my sentence is the reason I'm awake. War ends at the cross, we are not the enemy anymore. War ends at the cross, charge against us hit the floor. One act of obedience undid what one man tore. We stand on peace, declared not felt. War ends at the cross. Now I walk through the suffering and I do not run, because the road through the fire is the road to what I'm becoming. Perseverance is not the absence of the breaking, it is the shape that forms in me while everything else is shaking. I was a crooked branch too small to hold my own weight, pulling life from a root system I had no right to claim. And the grace that flooded outward went faster than the fracture spread. What Adam lost in one breath, Christ returned in more instead. Not because I earned it, not because I was ready. He timed it for my weakness, he moved when I was empty. The gavel came down guilty, then a man walked out the gate. And that man carrying my sentence is the reason I'm awake. War ends at the cross, we are not the enemy anymore. War ends at the cross, every charge against us hit the floor. One act of obedience undid what one man tore. We stand on peace, declared not felt. War ends at the cross. Romans 5 says, God did not wait for you to clean yourself up. He timed the death of his son for the moment of your maximum weakness. That is not a soft comfort. That is a declaration of war on everything that told you your failure disqualified you. The peace over your life is not a feeling you have to find. It was declared. It is standing. It holds right now, whether your chest confirms it or not. Suffering does not disqualify you. It is the starting point where sin went wide, grace went wider, still where death held court, life broke through. Lay down your like a uniform I put on before I knew any better, presenting my hands to a master who paid me in rod. And I call that living, I call that whatever it takes. But there is a grave with my name already carved in it, and the man who needed those chains went down into the water. He did not come back up, something else broke the surface, gasping into open air with the deed signed in blood. You do not negotiate with a corpse. You do not return to a tomb that is empty. The pull you feel is pulling toward nothing. The grave clothes are folded, the stone has been rolled. Dead men wear no chains. We were buried with him, we rose with him. Dead men wear no chains. Sin has no claim on what already died. The deed changed hands, the blood signed the line. We are alive to God, we are alive. Dead men wear no chains. Look at the two fields laid out side by side. One is rotting at the root, the fruit falls black before harvest. One is grain standing tall, ready for the threshing floor. You do not grow that crop by crawling back to the other. You change masters, not just habits, hear what I am saying. The old soldier laid down his colors at the water's edge. Another uniform was fitted at the bone, at the marrow. The allegiance did not shift, it was buried and reborn. You do not negotiate with a corpse. You do not return to a tomb that is empty. The pull you feel is pulling toward nothing. The grave clothes are folded, the stone has been rolled. Dead men wear no chains. We were buried with him, we rose with him. Dead men wear no chains. Sin has no claim on what already died. The deed changed hands, the blood signed the line. We are alive to God, we are alive. Dead men wear no chains. You have confessed this a dozen times, and you think that means nothing changed in you. Listen, the wages on that envelope were always death. Always. That is what it paid. But you are not holding that envelope anymore. You are not employed there. You died. And what is standing here right now is something sin does not own. So stop presenting yourself to a master who lost the deed. Stop returning to a grave that could not hold the one you belong to. You are not trying to get free. You are already free. Looking at you. We are not what we were. We are not what we were. The old man is buried. The old man is buried. Rising. Reckon it true. Dead men wear no chains. We were buried with him, we rose with him. Dead men wear no chains. Sin has no claim on what already died. The deed changed hands, the blood signed the line. We are alive to God, we are alive. Dead men wear no chains. Footprints leaving the gravesite, walking toward the light. Every hand laid down for righteousness is living out of life. Not earning what was given, not crawling to be found. We are standing in the freedom that was purchased underground. Dead men wear no chains. My knuckles bleed. The current drags me back before I breathe. I know the good I want it clean. But something in my chest tears at the seam. Two hands locked inside a single war. One reaching for the light, one for the floor. The law I love holds up the mirror glass. It shows the crack, you cannot make it pass. I am not free by trying harder. I am not by pulling further. The man who rose until he drowns still wakes up reaching for the ground. War in the members, bone against bone. I cannot win this fight alone. Wretched and broken, trapped in the fray, but Christ is the answer, Jesus the name. War in the members, flesh against mind, death to the old man left behind. I thank God through Jesus. Hear the chains fall. He is the victory over it all. Over it all. The grave marker stands with my name carved deep. The green shoots are rising through the concrete. The marriage certificate dissolved and gone. A living hand reached down and pulled me on. I wake up still reaching for the bars, but the door swings open, bearing scars. The prisoner has the key, he always did. The one who made it paid for what I did. I am not free by trying harder. I am not saved by pulling further. The man who rose until he drowns still wakes up reaching for the ground. War in the members, bone against bone. I cannot win this fight alone. Wretched and broken, trapped in the frame, but Christ is the answer, Jesus the name. War in the members, flesh against mind, death to the old man left behind. I thank God through Jesus. Hear the chains fall. He is the victory over it Sin dwelling in the flesh is not my alibi. It is the battlefield where mercy does not die. The law is holy, righteous, good and true, but it was never meant to do what only he can do. So hear the cry of every man who loves the right and washed his hands betray him in the night. Paul screamed it too and landed on his knees, not on his strength, but on the one who freed. Who will deliver me? Who will deliver me? Christ, Jesus, our Lord. Christ, Jesus, our Lord. War in the members, bone against bone. I cannot win this fight alone. Wretched and broken, trapped still hits the glass. But he who owns the mirror holds the past. We stand not on our record but his cross. The war is real and he has counted the cost. Not a feeling, he's a person speaking what I cannot say, and the Father hears every word he is bringing. So I am covered even in my darkest day. No condemnation, the gavel is fallen. The Son is spoken and the grave could not hold him. Famine, sword, and fire, none of them can sever. Up shining, every hollow system built on sand and rust. I have watched the world keep redefining what it means to carry worth and what to trust. But I carry a seal, no empire stamp, a letter signed before my name was even known, and the roots beneath me grip the broken land. When the flight comes crashing, beneath the weight of waiting, but the promise does not bend. The dawn is not debated. No condemnation, the gavel is fallen. The Son is spoken and the grave could not hold him. Famine, sword, and fire, none of them can sever what was sealed in blood and signed before forever. We are more than standing, we are sons of thunder. Nothing in creation pulls this covenant asunder. No condemnation, the verdict is final. We do not fight for ground, we fight from the title. You think the darkness is the final answer. You think the silence means that God has gone, but the Spirit is already in the Father, speaking every word that you could never fall. He did not spare his Son, he will not abandon. All things press us into the image of the King. This is not a been praying for someone you love, and you are sitting here wondering if God walked away. He did not walk away. This word has not fallen, his purpose will not fracture. But you are not the potter, you are the clay. And the clay does not tell the hands what vessel to become. Grieve, you are allowed to grieve, but do not confuse your unanswered timeline with a broken throne. The throne is not broken, the wheel is still turning. you cannot see. He calls the nameless by name. He calls the nameless by name. The stone, the road rejected, holds the bridge above the flame. Fight, fight, fight on. The potter's hands are moving still. With your own two hands, every wrong a ritual, every step a plan. You climbed until your knuckles bled, still reaching for a heaven you had never entered. I watched you from below and my chest caved in. You were so devoted, so completely spent, but still without the knowledge of the one you serve. Is a fire burning down their house you love. There is no summit you can scale to bring him low. No depth to dive to drag him from the throne. Turn around, the door is standing open on the ground. Turn around, you have been climbing to a place you can walk out of now. The staircase ends here, come down from your religion. The staircase ends here, he is not above your confession. Call on the name, let it break your chest open. Every chain and every system has been spoken over. The staircase ends here. Stop climbing, start calling, he is near. I am writing this with shaking hands to someone I love, who is walking toward the edge of what they think is enough. You know, every chapter you can quote the law, but knowing about God is not the same as being known by God. Somebody has to go, somebody has to speak. Faith does not arrive until the messenger carries it across the street. So I am running breathless to your door tonight, not with an argument, but with a name that gives back life. Because whoever calls will not be turned away. Jew or Gentile, broken sinner, it is the same. But you cannot call on what you have not heard, and I will not stay silent. I was sent with this word. Turn around, you have been climbing to a place you can walk out of now. The staircase ends here, come down from your religion. The staircase ends here, he is not above your confession. Call on the name, let it break your chest open. Every chain and every system has been spoken over. The staircase ends here. Stop climbing, start calling, he is near. Paul sat down and wrote with grief tearing through him. Not because he was better, not because they were hopeless, but because the goal of everything they chased was standing right in front of them, and they would not look. Two hands stretched out all day long, and they kept walking. I know what that silence feels like. I know what it is to love someone who is religious and lost at the same time. So we speak again, we go again, because the signal is still going out, and someone in the room still has the receiver switched off. We are not done. Confess with your mouth. Believe in your heart. He was raised from the dead, and that changes everything. Confess with your mouth. staircase ends here. The staircase ends here. He is near, he is near. Call on his name, call on his name. The word is already in your mouth. Call on his name. You walked into a story already in motion. The root was old before you arrived. Like you built the house, like the blood on the doorframe was yours to claim. Like the root bent itself to hold your weight, and the ancient tree was glad you came. But there were names unbound before your name, 7,000 nameless in the dark, while the prophets sat beneath the juniper. Standing for a crown you fashioned in your own. Strip the arrogance down to the bone. You did not make this mercy, you received it. The root was here before you found your home, and the root will hold when everything else bleeds. The root stands before the rebellion. The mercy runs deeper than your pride. God is not finished, not contained, not conquered. His ways are mountains you cannot divide. We were wild and cut from broken places, pressed into a tree we did not plant. Fall on your knees before the God who crafts you. The plan is vaster than your mind can map. The branch you watch fall to the ground, still green along the cut where it was torn. You called it done, you wrote the ending, but the God of the living is not done. There is a river buried underground that runs for miles before it breaks the clay. You think the silence means the water's gone, but sovereign mercy finds another way. All of this, the hardening, the waiting, the fullness coming like a breaking wave. It's not the end of any covenant, it is the architecture of the saved. Strip the arrogance down to the bone. You did not make this mercy, you received it. The root was here before you found your home, and the root will hold when everything else bleeds. The root stands before the rebellion. The mercy runs deeper than your pride. God is not finished, not contained, not conquered. His ways are mountains you cannot divide. We were wild and cut from broken places, pressed into a train we did not plant. Fall on your knees before the God who crafts you. The plan is vaster than your mind can map. Who has known the mind of God? Who has told him what to do with his own mercy? You stood at the edge of his story, and called it small enough to fit your understanding. But the scroll unrolls faster than your eye can follow. The text is too dense, the plan to hold, the love to why. Every nation, every failure, every prodigal still green at the cut. He is able to graft them in again. So break your certainty bow. What the idols never brought. The depth of the riches, the height of the wisdom. From him and through him and to him are all things forever. The root stands before the rebellion. The mercy runs deeper than your pride. Your God is not finished, not contained, not conquered. His ways are mountains you cannot divide. We were wild and cut from broken places, pressed into a tree we did not plant. Fall on your knees before the God who grafts you. The plan is vaster than your mind can map. We did not build this, we were built into it. The root holds wild branches by grace alone. Forever from him, through him, back to him. The mercy outlasts everything we've known. The mercy came before the command. Every therefore rests on what God already did. So this is not a ladder. This is a response. We built our thrones from borrowed dust, crowned ourselves with one and called it trust. Branded every wound, rehearsed every slight, held the clenched fist like it was alright. But the mercy came before we knew to ask. It shattered every idol, every mask. Now the altar stands and it is calling out. Lay the body down, there is no other road. This is not a ladder, this is not a climb. Grace already found us, grace already signed. So we rise not to earn, but to answer the call. One body, one table, mismatched stones and all. Lay the idol down, let the fist fall open. Every system built on self is broken. We are living stones, shaped for something more. Let the world burn through, we have seen what we stand for. Lay the idol down. Lay the idol down. You rehearse the words, the perfect reply. Every wounded day you keep alive. But vengeance is a furnace you feed yourself to. When the coal in your enemy's hand was not meant to road you. There is a longer table than your anger allows, but still getting past through the noise somehow. And the current keeps on bending, it does not break. The river moves around what it cannot take. This is not a ladder, this is not a climb. Grace already found us, grace already saw. So we rise not to earn, but to answer the call. One side. This is a war fought with a different kind. No revenge, no score, to settle in the night. We bless what hates us, and we trust the fight. To the one who said, the reckoning is mine. So open the hand, pour out the pride. The mind that was conformed is being remade, not by willpower, but the mercy that stayed. This is not weakness, this is the cross taking shape. In every refusal to return what hate gave. Lay the idol down, let the fist fall open. Every system built on self is broken. We are living stones, shaped for something more. Let the world burn through, we have seen what we stand for. Lay the idol down. Lay the idol down. Lay it down, lay it down. Every claim we carved in stone. Lay it down, lay it down. The altar was never ours to own, but what rises from that altar will not fall. One body, one mercy, holding all. The city still sleeps, but the sky is turning gold. Streetlights fading, something old is losing hold. I lace up in the dark before the world demands. Every coin accounted for, a ledger in my hands. This is not a lesser thing, this ordinary weight. The order you were placed beneath was never up for debate. Every seat of power lifted, every post assigned. Not a blank check for the corrupt, but a God who holds the line. So I carry what I owe with is not about the throne. This is about a people who refuse to stay asleep. The clock face worn and ticking, hands almost at the hour. Do not waste another breath on what the night will never keep. Put on Christ, not a discipline, not a list of rules to keep. Put on Christ, a living person, drag the darkness to its knees. Armor on before the dawn. The night is almost gone, the chains are falling off. Love is not a feeling, it is law, it is the cost. Put on Christ and rise. The hour is almost lost. Armor on before the dawn. Awake, the day is breaking. Armor on. The dawn does not negotiate. Rise, rise. I built a quorum in my chest, set every chair and named the rest. Held a gavel in my hand like it was mine to swing. But every idol I constructed fell. The bench was empty, I could tell. I was prosecuting servants of a different king. The road is long and we don't walk it at the same pace. Stop turning back to read the verdict on another face. You answer to the Lord, not to me. He is the one who holds the power to make you stand. So I dropped what I was gripping, crashed the courtroom that I built with my own hands. No gavel in this hand, no throne for me to take. We all bow to the same judge, we all carry the same weight. Every knee will hit the floor, every tongue will speak the name. So who am I to drag you down when we're both walking to the flame? No gavel in this hand. No gavel in this hand. I placed a stone inside the door where you were learning how to walk before. Called it freedom, called it truth, but it was pride wearing a crown. The kingdom never lived inside the fight over what you eat or how you mark the night. And love is worth 1,000 arguments I chose to put down. One flame comes against the dark, I shield it, I don't measure it. Awake, a branch still crafted and held by something stronger than my grave. You answer to the Lord, not to me. He is the one who holds the power to make you stand. So I dropped what I was gripping, crashed the courtroom that I built with my own hands. No gavel in this hand, no throne for me to take. We all bow to the same judge, we all carry the same weight. Every knee will hit the floor, every tongue will speak the name. So who am I to drag you down when we're both walking to the flame? No gavel in this hand. No gavel in this hand. Every chair in that courtroom faces the same bench, and none of us are holding the gavel. You were never mine to sentence, you were never mine to break. Christ is Lord of every living soul and every grave. So let the idols of my judgment fall, let the empty systems crash and burn. The chain on your name. We bow to one judge and he already came. No gavel in this hand. No gavel in this hand. We were strangers at the gate, enemies by blood, two peoples carrying the weight of every wound and grudge. The idol said divide, the empire said conform, but someone bore the full reproach to pull us through the storm. He did not please himself, he took the blow meant for us all, so every nation cut in half could finally stand tall. We're not the same, we never were, we do not have to be, but the root is held through cracked dry ground and down is holding me. This is not convenience, this is not a comfortable pew, this is you and gentle bleeding into something new. One mouth, one voice, one anthem rising from the dead. The enemies should scatter, but we gather instead. Nations at the throat of one God, every tongue that ever word now sings the same. We were split apart by history and pride, now we stand as one inside his name. This is a table set with mismatched chairs, every people pulled from every broken place. The root is deep, the root will not give away. Nations roar his name. From Jerusalem the road goes west until it hits the sea. A map marked through the wreckage of what used to be the enemy. He carried what was owed across 100 awesome miles. A collection plate passed hand to hand through cultural exile. The strong do not exist to stockpile what they have been given. That capacity was never yours to own, it was commissioned. So carry who is limping, steady who is about to fall. The spirit is the fuel, you do not have to burn through it all. This is not convenience, this is not a comfortable view, this is you and gentle bleeding into something new. One mouth, one voice, one anthem rising from the dead. The enemy said scatter, but we gather instead. Nations at the throat of one God, every tongue that ever wore now sings the same. We were split apart by history and pride, now we stand as one inside his name. This is the table set with mismatched chairs, every people pulled from every broken place. The root is deep, the root will not give away. Nations roar his name. Paul wrote this letter worn thin at the folds by lamplight, rode dusty at the city gate, asking only for prayer before moving on. He was not building a platform, he was reaching people who had never heard a word. He said, bear the weak, accept each other the way Christ accepted you, at actual cost and the God of hope. Not wishful thinking, spirit-powered, scripture-grounded hope will fill you until you overflow. You cannot silence this! You cannot define what he has joined. Every empty idol falls, every false petition torn. We are not a movement, we are a body bearing scars. This is not our strength, this is nations at the throat of one God. Every tongue that ever wore now sings the same. We were split apart by history and pride, now we stand as one inside his name. This is the table set with mismatched chairs, every people pulled from every broken place. The root is deep, the root will not give away. Nations roar his name. Stand, stand, stand. Start on what he put on. One voice, one name, one table, one Lord. Stand, stand. Roar until the nation's here. The root holds everything, we will not fear. They said your name like it was written in stone. Phoebe crossed the water and she did not cross alone. Risked their necks for something bigger than a name. Every lamp lit in a room meant someone took the flame. We are not a faceless crowd inside a hall. Every branch is load bearing, every branch will stand or fall. You have been carrying weight that no one saw, but you were named beside this body, and the naming is the law. So open your eyes, the enemy wears a friendly face. Smooth words and empty doctrine dressed in gospel grace. We will not be divided from the inside out. We know what we stand on, we will not have doubt. Crush the coal, hail to the serpent's head. The God of peace is rising and the stake is nearly dead. We are not invisible, we are not alone. Every name is carved in covenant, every name is known. The doctrine holds the line. No smooth talk, no division, no corrupting vine. We were bought with blood and bonded, we will not be moved. The God of peace will crush it and the promise will be proof. There is a voice inside the table, spreading lies like bread, flattering the hungry while it's filling them with lead. We have seen the pattern, we have watched the fight get cut. When the doctrine starts to fracture, it is time to shut it up. This is not a call to war against the stranger at the gate. This is covenant protection, this is love that will not wait. You have been invisible, but God has kept the count. Every letter, every labor, every mile, every mouth. So open your eyes, the enemy wears a friendly face. Smooth words and empty doctrine dressed in gospel grace. We will not be divided from the inside out. We know what we stand on, we will not have doubt. Crush the coil, hail to the serpent's head. The God of peace is rising and the snake is nearly dead. We are not invisible, we are not alone. Every name is carved in covenant, every name is known. Crush till the doctrine holds the line. No smooth talk, no division, no corrupting vine. We were bought with blood and bonded, we will not be moved. The God of peace will crush it and the promise will be proved. And the promise will be proved. And the promise will be proved.
Paul wrote down the names: Phoebe, Prisca, Aquilia, Andronicus, Mary, Amplias, Urbanus, Apelles, Rufus, his mother and mine. They were not footnotes. They were the church. You are not a footnote. You are the church. And the God who wrote those names has not stopped writing. So stay alert, stay grounded, hold the line, because the same God who knows your name will put the serpent under your feet.
Hold the line! Hold the line! We are not faceless! We are not blind! Hold the line! Hold the line! The God of peace is crushing what is coiled in the dark! Crush the coil! Heel to the serpent's head! The God of peace is rising and the snake is nearly dead! We are not invisible, we are not alone. Every name is carved in covenant, every name is known. The doctrine holds the line. No smooth talk, no division, no corrupting vine. We were bought with blood and bonded, we will not be moved. The God of peace will crush it and the promise will be proved. And the promise will be proved. And the promise will be proved. And the promise will be proved.
Every name is covenant, every name is sealed. What was hidden in the labor will be fully, finally revealed. Crush the coil. Crush the coil. The God of peace will crush it under your feet.